Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Two great second basemen, Altuve and CANO, next on the show. Drew Smyly gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, he's coming off a great outing in my mind. I mean, he pitched into the 9th inning. He got the win for his team. He's a guy that's durable and is able to go deep in games. Hopefully we'll see that again from him today.
And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best bolt, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive. That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. Just getting started here in Seattle. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
George Springer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now you might be able to get away with it.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Batting fifth.
First pitch on its way. 15. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson moving in. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Home half of the first coming up from Safeco Field. It's now 1-0 Houston. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. But it just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz, number 296 in his career. And the Mariners have come back to make this a 1-1 game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Now, that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball, and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Gurriel is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mariners strike back to tie things on the solo home run. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Striding in, Yulieski Gurriel. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's around first, heading for 2, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
No one out with a runner at second. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Strong throw in by Cruz, and that'll hold the runner at third. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll reach for it, but this skips on by, and that might chase 2 home. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Dyson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Cruz, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners 1. Stepping up to the plate, Danny Valencia. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 5 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here. Bregman has it. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Batting 7.
Ready now, Leonis Martin. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to look back at that swing when he's reviewing the video of his at-bats tomorrow.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery in the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Batting 9.
Stepping up now, Mike ZUNINO. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Pitch on its way now to ZUNINO. Skied into straightaway right. Beltran has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. George Springer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The right fielder, number 15.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 4-1. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. And there's your first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, the 297th of his career, and the Mariners cut it to 2. It's now a 4-2 score.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Here's Robbie CANO now.
Robinson Cano.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer at the track, and this one's gone. And they're within 1 after back-to-back homers. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Third baseman, number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, the heart of the order has flexed their muscles tonight. 3, 4, and 5 have gone back-to-back-to-back home runs in this game. Really impressive.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Beltran ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 4-4. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so It'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann. First home run of the campaign for him, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. There's Segura on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. And they start him out away with a called strike. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Houston's out in front, 5-4. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Left fielder, Leonis Martin.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer. Still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, as we are all tied at 5.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Now batting.
Into the box, Dan Vogelback. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 3, Mike ZUNINO.
Here now is Mike ZUNINO. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. ZUNINO, a drive. That's out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Hit weekly back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 on his line. far. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Beltran, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Mariners 6 and the Astros 5. Here's Nori Aoki. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder number 3, Nori Aoki.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept battling, put the ball in play, little grounder through the hole, and ends up with a base hit. Just fight through the at bat the whole way, and that's what he did right there.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Center fielder.
Here's the first
4.
pitch to him. George Springer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Pickoff throw to third. Don't want to forget about him. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Carlos Beltran is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Dyson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
Into the windup and the pitch. That gets down, and the inning continues. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
I'm set with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Vogelback is there for it. And the inning is over. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now here it comes. Hit to short. Correa gloves it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Cano waits on the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman number 15.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The designated hitter, Kenny Valencia.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Brady Rogers is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Beltran moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Throw won't get him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Striding in once again, Leonis Martin. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 8 and the Mariners 7. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, MARWIN Gonzalez.
Ready for another chance? MARWIN Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Digging in once again, Nori Aoki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In there, a base hit. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a reach, but he can't get it as he does a face plant afterward, and this is big trouble. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Jose Altuve stands in as he looks at a called strike. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dyson moving in. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. George Springer will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Line drive to left. Aoki has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. His 2nd of the game, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Springer looking up. Gone. They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The center fielder.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
Gerard Dyson.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 23.
Nelson Cruz will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Gurriel is there and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 9-9. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Hot shot to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman number 10, Yulieski.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Left field and deep. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and they.
The catcher, number 16.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cruz is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Alex Bregman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single, a hard hit. That's his second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Robinson Cano will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Nope. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first.
Up next for Seattle.
Riding in once again, Danny Valencia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Aoki is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Lead won't change hands. It's still 10-9. Digging in and looking for more, Nori Aoki. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Nori Aoki.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Correa. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Martin looking up. And this one is gone. A home run.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dyson's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Right
So
fielder,
2 gone now in the Houston 8th.
Beltran.
And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled to first. Vogelback is there, and he'll step on the bag himself. And the Tony Sipp is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tony Sipp.
Here's Leonis Martin. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Beltran has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Digging in, Mike ZUNINO. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Well, this is how you write it up when you're making your batting order. The bottom of the lineup, you set it up for the top. You're in trouble now.
Gene Segura standing in as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Mariners are down on 4 pitches. Still looking up at a 12-9 score. Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 16, Brian.
Ready once again, Brian McCann. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Ken
Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game. Swinging a soft liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tie and run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. He's set. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now.
He picks up his 4th hit, and I'm telling you, what a ridiculous day. You look at that box score tomorrow, he's going to have 4 hits, and 2 of them are home runs.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Aoki will get it in quickly here, and that's going to be good enough to hold the runner at third base.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play.
Designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. 2 for 3. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him. And we are tied again.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Luke Gregerson takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings. Here's Leonis Martin. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Lifted the other way to left center. Springer on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Dan Vogelbach. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Beltran racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 10th inning coming up, and we're all even at 12 apiece. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I'll tell you what, Matt, this is a tough situation. When you know you had the game won, you blow the lead, and now you find yourself hitting an extra inning. You just have to regroup. Here we go, boys, and start over and have the confidence you can win it.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, somebody's anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Martin able to take it in for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Vogelbach is there for it. 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
For the Mariners, the catcher, number
Pitch
3.
on its way now to ZUNINO.
ZUNINO.
Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Beltran racing back. He's there and records the first out. Gene Segura standing in. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Beltran looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, it's one thing to make a mistake pitch and have a guy blast one for a homer. In that case, you know it's your fault. But here, he just barely gets enough of it to the opposite field, and it's gone. Great swing and all, but as a pitcher, that's a tough one to swallow.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
Number 1, Gerard.
As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Nelson Cruz.
In now, Nelson Cruz. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Nelson Cruz. Thanks largely to one heroic swing. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
(15-13) the final tally in this one. Seattle with a big total of 22 hits. Drew Smiley earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Drew Smiley. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Luke Gregerson. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.